Hello all class. In today's maths lesson we're going to be thinking about number bonds. Remember, a number bond are numbers that join together to make the whole number. Today we're going to think of number bonds to 6 and 7. You can remember using these mushrooms or probably toadstools in class, can't you? And they've got spots on them sometimes. So we've got 2 of the toadstools here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots to put on them. And if you look over here, you can see our cherry diagram, and that's got the numeral 6, the number 6, as the whole amount. So we're going to split up that 6 into 2 parts. Some will be on this toadstool and some will be on the yellow one. So let's see. I'll put 1, 2, 3 on this side, and I might put 3 on that side. So the 2 parts would say 3 and another 3, because 3 add 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 is 6 altogether. You might have thought of a different way. So let's rub out those 2 amounts and let's move the spots back up here. And I want you to tell your grown-up, how many spots would you put on the red toadstool and how many would you put on the yellow? So pause the video and have a little think what you would do. Okay, maybe you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there and just 1 on this side. So then we would write in our parts, we would write 5 and 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Maybe you decided that you wanted all of them on one of them. So let's move this spot over here. So we've got all of them, the whole amount, 6 and 0. And that's still a number bond, isn't it? That's still 1 part with 6, 1 part with 0, 6 plus 0, so 6 add no more is still 6 altogether. There are different ways that maybe you've thought of. Okay, don't forget, you could change these around as well. You could have, remember how we can swap them over completely? So you could have 0 in the first part, like that, and 6 on the other side, so they can switch around, can't they? When we do our adding, we can switch the numbers round and it will still be the same total. It doesn't matter which way round it goes. Okay, this little story is about pencils in a pot. So first, there are 4 pencils in the pot. Then 2 more pencils are added into the pot. And now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pencils altogether. 4 plus 2, or add 2, is 6. And here we've got the number sentence, 4 plus 2 equals 6. See if you can complete the story. So the end of the story, so now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the bus. So I wonder, how many do you think were there first, and then how many got on the bus at the next bus stop to make 6 altogether? Pause the video and have a go. Okay, I wonder what you thought about. I'm going to try and draw some people that I think might have got on first. I'll just draw 1. Can you pretend that's a person, just their head? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll have 4 people that got on the bus first. Maybe those 4 on the top of the double-decker, and then these 2 got on at the next stop. So my story would be 4, add 2 more, and 6 in total. And here we go. Here's the number sentence. 4 plus 2 is the same as 6 for the whole amount. So here are the 2 parts, 4 and 2, and here's the whole amount, number 6. Now we're going to have a little think about bonds to number 7. So this time we've got our toadstools again, and this time we've got 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those spots to put on them. So pause the video and have a little go and see what different bonds you can think of that would still total 7. If you find it tricky, maybe you could get 7 buttons from your house, or 7 toys, or 7 pencils, and then you can divide them onto 2 circles or 2 mats or 2 pieces of paper, and that might help you. Okay, have a go. Okay, I wonder what you thought of this time. Maybe you decided to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side, and 1 over here. 6 add 1 equals 7. Maybe you decided to put that one, 5 add 2. You might have had 4 plus 3. You might have had 3 plus 4. You might have had 2 add 5. You might have had 1 add 6. You might have had 0 on one side and all of them on the other. Well done. Okay, here's another story about number bonds to 7. This time there are 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, that got on first. Then another 1, 2, 3 decide to get on the bus. And now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all together. Can you see the number line? 4 and 3 more totals 7 altogether. And the number sentence, 4 add 3 equals 7. Remember that equals means is the same as. 4 add 3, so that's 7 on this side, and on that side equals is a bit like the balance, isn't it? There's 7 on the other side too. There are 7 animals. Here's a little bit of a problem for us. There are 7 animals. 3 are cats and 4 are dogs. So maybe these 3 here, 1, 2, 3, these 3 blue ones might be the cats, and these 4 red counters we could pretend are the dogs. So here's the cherry diagram. 7 in total, 3 and 4. There's the 3 cats, there's the 4 dogs. And remember, this model as well can help us. Do you remember it's a bit like that chocolate bar? It's called the bar model. And the big line across the top is the whole amount. So all of them together, 7 animals. But then the bottom line is split into 2 of the parts. 3 here, that's the 3 cats, and 4 here, that's the 4 dogs. And down there we have the number sentence. So 7 equals 3 add 4. We can have the equals in a different place in the number sentence, can't we? As long as it's true. So let's think. 7 is the same as 3 and 4 more. That's true. That makes sense. This is something that you're going to have a go at now with your grown-up. There are 7 pieces of fruit. I have 2 apples and 5 bananas. So just to help you, I'll draw those 2 apples. 1, 2, and 5 bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I want you to think about, with your grown-up, how many different ways you can show diagrams and pictures and number sentences to show me 2 apples and 5 bananas that total 7 pieces of fruit altogether. You might draw a picture like this one, but I'm hoping you can use a cherry diagram, the bar model, and lots of different number sentences as well. Pause the video, have a go, and then we'll look at some of the answers. Okay, let's see. Here's some of the ways you might have thought about. So you might have drawn the fruit just as counters, because it takes a long time to draw fruit or to draw things that you're counting. So you can draw counters to be a little bit quicker. So the red circles could be the apples, and the 5 yellow circles could be the 5 bananas, 7 fruit altogether. Here's the cherry diagram, so that might look like this. There's the whole, 7 pieces of fruit in total, and there's the number 2 for the 2 apples and the 5 bananas. You might have drawn these 2 parts the other way round, so you might have drawn the bananas first and got number 5 and then number 2, the apples. That would be okay. And here is the bar model, 7 in total, 2 apples and 5 bananas. And again, you might have switched those 2 numbers around the other way. Let's have a look finally at some of these number sentences, see if they're all true. 2 add 5 equals 7. Yes, it is. 5 plus 2 is 7. Yes, we could have the 5 bananas first and then the 2 apples. 7 is the same as 2 add 5. Yes, it is. And 7 equals 5 plus 2. Yes, it does. If you found that a bit tricky, watch the video again and have another go. Keep working hard, everybody. Bye for now.